Well, hello everybody, and thank you for joining my channel, Cowgirl Astrologer, Crystal Lynn. If you have not subscribed, then do so, because I got so many cool things coming. I can't stand it. Can't get them out fast enough. So today, I'm doing something a little different. I announced last week a little something different about dream interpretations. I've been doing dream interpretations my whole life. All of my friends call me when they have a dream. I got to tell you my dream, and they start telling me their dream. And, a lot of times I just go, huh. But I noticed that as they began to tell me, I started to pick up on things. And I started to ask questions. And the next thing you know, I'm all involved in their dream. And I suddenly would have really interesting insights. And they would come to pass. So I noticed this enough times in my life that I decided I'd like to share that with you. So it's kind of new for me to share this publicly. So this is my first time doing that, and, you guys see what you think, see how you feel about it. But I did put out a video last week if anybody wanted to send me their dream so I could use it as a sample. So I got a really interesting dream. I was like, oh, of course it would have to be a heavy dream, but all the more I think it's a very, very important dream. So when I do a dream interpretation, I ask for the dream as you remember it, everything you remember about it. And I don't really want to know too much history about your life at this point, just because I don't want to have like my own, anything get in the way of what I feel the spirit of the dream could mean. And then it's up to you to decide if it fits your life. So, or is helpful to your life. So this was a very interesting dream. And I also ask for your birth information. I would like to be able to look at the chart as I'm reading the dream, which allows me to kind of see if that dream does have any futuristic, if it's a warning, if it's a preparation, and if I can see it in the chart, then a lot of times I can connect the dots. So why not, right? How cool is that? So this dream, I'm going to read to you from start to finish, okay? And I'm going to give you the only history that I know about this dream. And I'm not going to mention the person's name. I'm going to keep that private. But I was very grateful that they entrusted this dream to me. Is that this is a young woman that does not have her children. And I don't know exactly what's going on right now, astrologically, the last few years. I'm kind of on a research on it. I'm always researching something if I have a question. There's a lot of women out there right now fighting for their children. And it's very common. I just keep hearing about it everywhere. There's a lot of court cases and a lot of husbands that have done a lot of brainwashing. Now, of course, I'm not stereotyping anything because it could go the reverse as well. And there's been times that men have lost their children. But men are getting smarter and they're using, they're getting in there and using the court systems, and I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I don't want to get off on a tangent. But, it's a really sad thing right now for everybody involved. And so this particular dream really captured my heart. Okay, here we go. I was in a room with a lot of people at a meeting regarding the future of my children. Lots of people were talking about different things that should happen. Then, suddenly, someone stopped everyone and said to me, "You had better get ready. Your children are coming home for their dinner and will be living back at home with you by the weekend." I sat there shocked because as much as it is everything I want, it is not what I was expecting them to say. I can remember thinking, but I'm not ready and that I have so much to do. But a voice, one within, said to me, "Don't worry, you will be ready." Then the other people who were involved got very angry and started to shout and get aggressive. They were told by other people, "This is why you are not getting them. You have tried to control for too long." I just sat there with tears in my eyes, not quite believing what I was hearing. That's kind of a heavy dream, huh? That's a real heavy dream. It really made me emotional. Oh gosh, because I could feel there's nothing like the pain of a mother. I don't care what anybody says, of a mother and love of a mother for her children. It comes from within, and it can't be compared to anything. So first thing I want to do is just kind of go over now and show you. I can't show it an exact technique because this isn't a very intuitive process. And, you know, a lot of times you listen to intuitive people and you say, well, are you a clairvoyant, or are you a this, or you or that? I don't know. It's all above and little bits of and lots of, and it just happens naturally, and I try not to analyze it that much. But as I begin to read this dream, the first thing that comes out to me is that I was in a room with a lot of people at a meeting regarding the future of my children. So what is the most important thing to a woman? I'm sorry, see, this is what happens. I'm probably going to cut this out. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, so I have tried to get my composure. I just had to take a little bit of a break. So you guys can see what can happen if you are an empath. I talk a lot to my Pisces and my Scorpios and Cancers out there about this ability to feel things. And, you know, that is our reality, and that is why it is important to really understand this gift, understand what it means, and to protect it, and yet you can't control it. I can't control that I'm going to have this feeling. I mean, I could read 5 or 6 dreams and I'll feel it, but it won't, you know, hit me like a wave. This right now is hitting me like a wave. I feel the heart of this mother. So continuing on in this dream, I don't remember where I ended off, but I'm going to continue on. Lots of people were talking about different things that should happen. Then suddenly someone stopped everyone and said to me, you'd better get ready. Your children are coming for their dinner and will be living back at home with you by the weekend. So I highlighted some words and some things that came out to me here. Suddenly, that is the miracles that are happening right now as we speak. Suddenly. Uranus and Aries right now, suddenly. Sudden changes. You're going one direction, something happens, and your whole life changes. It requires faith. And the universe knows that, you know, it has to do these lightning bolt situations, or we just keep going, or we never get a break. Suddenly, something's coming your way. This situation can change suddenly, and I believe that this dream is a preparation. It's not a dream of warning, it's a dream of preparation. Get ready. Suddenly, something's coming. This could happen very quickly. The other thing that's so beautiful about this dream is that they were coming home for their dinner. When I see the word dinner, I see the heart of this mother. Nothing is more intimate and more incredible and more sacred than a mother feeding her children around a table, or her family, but her children. That's the heart of a mother. And the fact that in this dream, the word dinner, around the dinner table, or they're coming home for dinner, tells me that they will be safe with you. In the dream, it says, I sat there shocked because as much as it is everything I want, it is so not what I was expecting them to say. Expecting. A lot of times with that Capricorn, Cancer opposition in your chart with the ascendant, the sun, there is a lot of control that goes on between those two energies because it's controlling their worlds to keep what's important. And what's important for the Cancer is their family, safety, security, protection, nurturing. And so they hold that dear, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. And for the Capricorn, it's providing financial security and a foundation for their family is so important. And you don't need to change that. You don't need to change that. But in having such fixed ideas that nothing could ever happen or nothing could ever change, or getting in the anxiety, because there's anxiety in that energy, of worry, you weren't expecting it. And this dream is saying, expect it. Have faith. Have hope. Don't ever give up. Expect the best. Expect that you are going to step up and be the mother of these children that you were created to be, that you were given on this earth. This is your job. Nobody can take it from you. It's a very sad thing when we don't support mothers and children, which we do, of course. But when these kinds of things happen, the children suffer, the mothers suffer, because that bond is so great and so incredible. I can remember thinking that I'm not ready and that I have so much to do, but a voice, one from within, said to me, "Don't worry, you will be ready." That voice is a legion, a legion of angels. It's a support system behind the scenes that's letting you know they will help you, they will guide you, they will lift you up when you are down. I know that sounds a little crazy, but here's the deal. We need all the support we can get. And for many mothers who are alone, taking care of their children, they don't have anyone to help them, they're overwhelmed, God has provided a system in life of support. It's that voice from within that we need to listen to. And it was there to comfort you in this dream. So it should encourage you that it is there to comfort you always. Other people, the dream kind of takes a twist. Then other people who are involved got very angry and started to shout and get aggressive. They were told by other people, "This is why you are not getting them. You have tried to control for too long." I just sat there with tears in my eyes, not quite believing what I was hearing. So these are the deep fears that are going on right now. I'm seeing around this situation that there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of people talking, throwing their 2 cents in. This is a very, very destructive situation. And it's an aggressive situation. It's kind of like, it's like, when you're down, there's people that come to you and they support you. And there's other people when you're down, they pick you like a hen, and they find all your faults and, they find all your faults. That earring been like that the whole time? They find all your faults. They shred you to tears. And in this situation, we should be upholding mothers, even if they're struggling. We all struggle as mothers. Being a mother is the hardest job. It's the hardest job I've ever done. And I have a 3.5-year-old right now. And I've had a late in life baby, an oopsie. And I was not prepared at all. And I had a dream. The dreams that I was having when I was pregnant with him is that I was going to forget to feed him. And it's still the fear I have is that I'm going to take my eye off him for 1 second because he's so quick. I'm always afraid because he's so much faster than I am at 3.5 years old. And, the controlling issue, the word control that comes up in here, yeah, there's a lot of scenarios that go on, but we grow and we change. And these people don't like that you have that control. You are their mother, and you are the one to have that control. So it seems like there's a battle for control. There's some people in the background that are supporting this situation and not coming to the aid of the mother of this child. So I don't want to go off in too many things like that because I'm the positive part. And the reason that I chose this dream to interpret is because I see something suddenly coming. And get ready. Any fears that you have that you won't be ready, start doing those things to get ready because they're coming. They're coming back. And this time that you've not been with them, you've had a chance to grow and reflect and feel things that no mother should ever have to feel. But I have a really good feeling about this, that you've got a lot of support behind you. So hang in there. And I hope this is helpful. And I'm, sorry that it's kind of a crazy video with some changes in it, but this is my life. Welcome to my world. So if you haven't subscribed or you want to know more about my dream interpretations, you can check out my website at cowgirlastrologer.com or book a reading. Thanks, guys.